Diode Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diode Tech online at diodetech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
And electrical.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio. This is Choppin' It Up with Chubb, the soulful way. Introducing you to some of the best local restaurants across Lincoln. Here's your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd.
What's happening, diggets and diggeteers? Welcome to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the Soulful Way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text in the Starter Heyman Jeweler text line at 402-464-5685 or stream live on YouTube, X, Facebook, and Allo Cable Channel 961. How's everybody doing today? It's a nice day out there, man. I just want to welcome everybody to the show. And we have a returning guest today, and I'm excited about this one because we always learn from each other. This is a friend of mine I met a few years back. I just happened to stumble in her restaurant with my grandson, and she had pancakes that were so big it looked like a spare tire on a Toyota Corolla. Y'all, welcome to the show, Miss Raina Stubblefield. Raina, how you doing, girl?
I am doing good, Chubb. Nice to be with you again. Thanks for having me back.
It's a pleasure. You know, anytime we get to chop it up is a good day.
Absolutely.
So we're still waiting on that Fab collab. It never happened, but we're going to get there.
We're going to get there. We definitely in the realm of working on that now for sure.
Well, Raina, why don't you do me a favor and tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Raina Stubblefield, and I go by Raina. I rented a space here in Lincoln, 1113 North Cotner Boulevard, excuse me. I am known as Raina's on the Run, and I love cooking. It has been a passion of mine since probably childhood. I would say probably 6-7 years old, maybe even younger than that. I met Chubb doing that. I've met a lot of great people cooking, and yeah, that's pretty much me. The only thing I do outside that is nurse. So those are my two things that I do.
And cooking's more of a passion, so that's more what you do more of, correct?
Yes.
So you was over there on Cotner, and then you moved from there out to Omaha.
Yes, I moved out to Omaha, and I had a temporary space out in West Omaha off of West Maple Road, and we were doing really good there. It was a short-term lease. I ended up finding another space. I met an amazing young lady named Ida Kosovic, who bought an amazing space called Intrigue. It used to be Milara's Italian restaurant down in South Omaha. It also was the former Rotella Bakery, is where Rotella started, and it's a beautiful building with a lot of Italian statue decor. It's very big compared to what I'm used to. We have two kitchens. Three kitchens. We have the main kitchen for the main part of the restaurant. My kitchen is on the south end of the building where Raina's on the Run's takeout kitchen is. And then Moss Lady, my partner Ida, does and sells and makes the most amazing and healthy sea moss. So she's Moss Lady LLC.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we are doing right now.
So now, is it takeout only, or you have a sit down?
We are takeout only right now, but we are going to be opening up the main restaurant, the main area of the restaurants. We're hoping fall, winter of 26, we'll be full service. Still have our to go spot in the back for people who don't want to come in and dine.
Mhm.
We will have from low scale to upscale. We are planning to build a sidewalk cafe out front, do some things to make it more family incorporated. Our goal is to bring back family style restaurant. You know, you could take your kids to Bishops, you could take your kids to Sizzler, you could take your kids
Sizzler.
wherever. There's no, Perkins or wherever, and not, break the bag. So we're trying to bring back family style restaurant eating. I want to make it so kids have a place to come and they feel comfortable, and parents know that they can bring their kids there, they can bring their parents there, they can bring their grandchildren there, and just have a great time. We will be incorporating a liquor license so we can have from beautiful mixed drinks to a decent wine list. We will be able to serve a lot of different things, not just soul food. We'll be leaning towards more variety. We'll be doing a lot more Italian dishes. We'll be incorporating some African things. We'll be incorporating some Asian food. We'll be incorporating uh some other southern flavors, going closer to Texas, New Mexico, Louisiana. We're bringing some of those flavors in, because those are some of the key flavors from my background. My grandmother is from Louisiana. My grandfather is from Arkansas. So that's my mom's parents, and then my father's parents are my father's father is from Sicily. So throw that in. That's where my little pasta and bread making experience and pie crust and uh just uh,
Now,
any
and so what you
pastry.
do? So you're a damn good cook. You can't make no
Thank you.
greens though. You can't make no greens. I don't know what's wrong
Of
with you. You
course you
can't
would
make no
say
greens.
that.
I'm just kidding, y'all.
Of
She can make
course you
some
would
bomb
say
greens,
that.
but you bake, and that's one thing I can't stand. But before we get into that, you brought up your grandma and grandpa,
Mhm.
and that just triggered me to a story that I want you to share with the just how you found cooking, watching your grandma, and how you told me that she used to make chicken and people used to reach in the window and
Oh
steal it.
yes. So listen. So my grandma's chicken was the truth. And that's how I know my chicken is the truth, which is why I was voted number one chicken in Omaha last summer. Yeah. And when the kids tell you that, that's how you know it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Adults will hate, they will placate, they will say your little thing. Well, I'm gonna protect my little ish.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids gonna tell me what the truth is. And so my grandma's chicken was so good. Literally, we was poor, man. We didn't have no window. Okay. My grandma used to put a board in her kitchen window. This is true life. This is true facts. From deep in the hood of North Omaha, my grandma did not have no glass in her kitchen window or her bathroom window, for that matter.
And a tape
So
cardboard.
look, that cardboard came in handy, little plaster board. That's what she used to call it. So my grandma's stove was across from the window. The sink was in front of the window. So how people would get the chicken is, it used to be this little side window like type thing, and people used to come and the kids would be in that window. And my grandma leave the kitchen, they just hop off the counter and get that chicken. And they used to do the same thing to my mom in the bricks too. My mom used to live in the brick when I used to live in the bricks on 30th and Parker, 3010 Parker Street.
Now, see, I don't know where that is, but Tristan, the producer, he may know where that is
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's from Omaha.
3010 Parker Street. That's where we came up. That's the bricks that face Parker Street on 30th Street. They call that Pleasant View West, in the West. My mom used to make Pleasant View West. That's yep. That's the block. And my mom used to be in that kitchen making chicken. Listen, in that kitchen making chicken, it's this boy named Anthony Davis. He was the terror in our neighborhood, but he he got burned in a fire when we was younger, and so people used to that's how people remembered him, and that's what they talked about. But anyway, this little boy, way before that, every time my mom made chicken, Anthony Davis, little bad satanistic little self, would go in my mama's screen door and take chicken right out of my mama's skillet with the grease, still cooking it. I don't even think he knew if it was done or not. I don't even think he really cared. It's just the flavor of that chicken. It's just like my mom. You could smell it coming out the screen doors in the bricks. The screen doors back then used to be metal. The screens used to be metal. And I'm telling you, my mom used to be cooking so much chicken and pork chops and fish in that kitchen. Our screen door was literally greasy on the inside.
Now, did mom, was it okay? So your grandma, was that mom's mom that made the chicken?
Mom.
So did your mom's recipe follow grandma's?
Mm-hmm.
And does your recipe follow theirs, or you got your own little?
So this is how I go. So this is how my grandma taught us. Okay, so this is her level of cooking. This is how I do it. What my mom added to it, that's now hers. What I add to it is now mine. I confidently know that if my grandma was here right now, if I went in my kitchen, heated up cast iron right now, I'm telling you, my wet dip, dry batter will kill anything. It will take you down a road that will make your taste buds explode on a level that you can't even imagine. Literally, when I tell you, when my chicken hit your seasoning palette, every flavor that's in there, you ain't gonna be able to say what it is individually, but they gonna be so cohesive that you just gonna be like Cookie Monster on a cookie. Literally.
I don't think I had that. I don't think I had your chicken. I did have your pork chop.
Mm-hmm.
Had your cat. What else did I have? I think I kept getting the pork chop every time I went in there.
Pork chop. And so I got this dish on my menu and I have it. I didn't have this before I met this man. But when I met him, I put this on my menu and people really literally love this. Catfish and eggs is on my menu because of this man right here.
So that's what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of our most popular breakfast items.
Catfish and eggs.
Yes.
And people's like,
what?
Really? Like,
yes. Yes. And you want to know what's so crazy? Not only do they like the catfish and the eggs, they like the catfish and the eggs. You about to go crazy. With the cornbread.
Oh, now your cornbread.
Cornbread.
That cornbread is fire. As a matter of fact, I remember when I first went there, you served me my plate. And you gave Elijah or Ezra them pancakes, but then you gave me mine. I thought it was a pancake, but it looked different. If you remember. Yeah. And I asked, I said, what is that? And you said, that's a hot water cornbread.
Yeah, that's cornbread.
Oh right, my goodness. That was so fire.
Yeah. But see, most people make their hot water cornbread a certain way. I make my hot water cornbread in a different way. I use Jiffy and something different to make my cornbread. And
what's something different?
I can't say that.
I thought I was gonna get you.
Listen, I slip and slide on the slide, not while walking. Not while walking. So it's technique. It for me, cooking is therapeutic. It's the place where I go that no one else can come there. It's a solo expedition. And when I go in my kitchen, especially when I want to do something new, because now I'm into vegan cooking now. And let me tell you something. A lot of times vegan food don't taste good.
And a lot of times it does.
No. In the past, when I've eaten vegan food, it did not taste good. It had no flavor. And the consistency would be, if it's bread or cookies, it's like eating dry cardboard. Or if it's gluten-free, same type of scenario. So I learned how to incorporate these things together. So I have a menu. I have a Black History event coming up.
Mm-hmm.
at Monroe Junior High School
Is that
in
Omaha?
yeah, in Omaha.
Okay.
February 18th. And so that's gonna be on my menu. And I like to be authentic. That is important to me because you can throw. I could tell a person my recipe and they can go take that recipe and do whatever they're gonna do with it. And I guarantee you it will not taste like what I did, but I will turn around and go in the kitchen and do exactly what I did, and it will be exactly the way it's supposed to be the same time because I never changed nothing.
And that's a trip. I believe that because you can have a recipe and you can follow it, but if you cook from your heart and use those same identical
Principles.
spices, seasonings, whatever you want to call it, comes out different. And so that's why I call it soul food because like I cook from my heart and it comes from the pit of my soul.
It is.
Everything I give you, I'm giving you all of me.
Everything.
And that is therapeutic for me too. These last couple weeks has just been really hard in the restaurant, and there's been times where I'm in there by myself. And I'm not gonna lie, I was telling my daughter today that I was always scared in there to be in there by myself. Just always had a fear. And then I still do. But there's something about when I get in that zone, I'm like a transformer. I like to call myself a chef Decon. I mean, I just and I just turn into something different.
Yep.
And I'm running from the back to the front, and I'm getting it done, and I'm not falling behind.
Yep.
Dude came in there, I think it was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday, I think I was by myself. We had a packed house. I mean, it was packed. And dude was waiting, so I ran out to get his order. And he said, "Man, are you the only one here?" And I said, "Yeah." He looked around. He said, "How are you doing it?" And I told him, I said, "Man, I'm fueled by God right now, and just by my passion or whatever. This is the gift He gave me, so I'm trying to use it for His purpose." And I'm just in there, pew pew pew, and I got it out and stuff. And it's a trip how that works. And I know you share that same passion because I've been in there. I've been in your restaurant and stuff, and I'm yelling from the whatchamacallit, we'll be in there taco while you cooking, and then music come on. I'll be like, "You don't know nothing about that."
And and that's the same energy I get when I walk into your place. When you would come to visit me at my store, it was like I can't even describe how amazing it was for somebody like you to even notice somebody like me. That in itself was one of the most amazing things that has ever happened to me. Having you as a friend and meeting you since I came to Lincoln has been one of the best things.
I appreciate you.
One of the best things. I really 100% share your passion for cooking because, like you said, when you speak about the zone, for me, when I get in the zone, it's almost like like I'm in a trance.
Yeah,
it's a trance-like state, and it's methodical and precise. It's like an autonomic response. It's like once I get in the flow, I automatically know what to do. It's like my hands take over, my feet go where they're supposed to go, and my mind automatically starts working like a calculator. I done been doing it so long, I can almost eyeball it. I know what it's supposed to be. I used to be so crazy about scaling stuff. The only thing I scale now is when I bake. If it's something that I haven't done before, then I scale it. But if it's something that I've done multiple times, I don't care if I'm frying it, dine it, laying it to the side. I don't care what that is. I'm meticulous in my practice, like a surgeon, literally. And from that stems love. From that stems passion. From that comes my soul. From that it's my way of being able to give everybody a little piece of my heart every single time.
Exactly.
Every time.
Ain't that a trip how that works and stuff? Just the passion.
I want you to know that I'm thinking about you. Because when I hit your palate, you gonna know. it's gonna make you feel like you at grandma's house on Sunday, and she in there with that old brown table, that old oak table, and she got that Bible. This is literally how somebody described me. And she got that Bible out in front of her. She ain't read not a nail hair of a verse. But you can smell, you see them greens in the sink. You see that chicken over there soaking with all them vegetables in it, because you locking it down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it was. So I met a gentleman in Omaha who came to review my food. His name is TJ. His name's Terrell Alboy, and that was his description of me. And I promise you, that was one of the best descriptions of me that I could never have written it myself. Because literally when I'm in my kitchen, I pray over everything before I make it. I want people to know that God is the first thing in my life before anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to keep my kitchen door open in Lincoln for a reason, because I want you to know when the health department pull up on you to eat, you know what's up.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed about you, was the door was open, the music was playing
all the time. Because when you pass my kitchen to go to the bathroom, and that's what you're gonna do every single time. Same thing with the washroom. You're never gonna see that. I want you to know that I'm in here with a hairnet on. I'm in here wearing gloves. My aprons is clean. I'm not coming in and out of my kitchen. I got a 3-step hand wash process. So when you leave that bathroom, you better hit that sink before you even get to my kitchen. And when you come in this kitchen, before you hit them gloves, you better wash your hands again. I'm gonna need you to keep your space clean. When you get done doing what you're doing, I don't want to see no broom. But what I want to see you do, get all the, you see all these little grill towels we got over here? I need you to get that flour up, and we'll mop it up later, because I don't want you to put no dust in here while we cooking. You understand what I'm saying? But I still need to keep this clean.
Yeah, and track it around.
Right. My stainless steel, it's gonna shine like new money, baby. I'm gonna put my lipstick in on it if I wore it. Okay. My grill is clean, because guess what? I want people to understand there's no bacteria on my grill when I cook it. When I have people who have food allergies and when they have specific diets, I don't cook their things with the same things that I do other things. I don't cook my chicken in the same grease as I cook my fish. I do not do that. I have a method of doing things the way that I do, and it's 100% based on health department code, but it's also 100% based on what my grandparents and my mom, my dad taught me, because my dad worked in a restaurant for years. Bob Gibson had a restaurant out in Omaha for years off North 30th, right next to where CHI used to be. And my dad was his head chef, or his head cook for years. Both my uncles worked there, the same thing. So cooking and military has literally always been in my family. I was never going in the military because, first of all, no one's telling no Aries what to do. I was raised by a Libra and a Sagittarius, and that was a hard one.
Well, Raina, we're going to touch on that after we pay these bills. Look, folks, we got to go pay some bills, and we'll return after these messages.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off. Mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934. HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Most resolutions for the new year fail before January is even over. Why not resolve to just be a little bit cleaner in 2026? Nebraska Auto Detail is here for you. Now through March 30th, if you purchase a ceramic coating, you'll get a free interior detail. There's no better way to start your year than taking care of your car and decluttering the mess that it becomes so easily. Book your detail today at nebraskaautodetail.com or call Joe and the team at 402-601-5086.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come join the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the Super Bowl at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Buffalo Wings and Rings? It's the Super Bowl party with 93.7 The Ticket at Buffalo Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and O.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb the Soulful Way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb the Soulful Way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text in the Starter Heyman Jeweler text line at 402-464-5685, or stream live on Facebook, X, YouTube, and our cable channel 961. Now, Raina, before we went to break, you was talking about you was raised by, you said, a Sagittarius and a Libra.
Yes, my mother was a Libra, and she was a traditional Libra. And when I say she weigh your sins in forgiveness, it's real.
I'm a Libra.
Then I don't gotta say nothing else. My spouse is also a Libra, so they're my best friend and my worst enemy at the same time.
So, I want to touch on now. Last time you was here, you said, was it your dad or your grandpa
My
was
grandfather.
a butcher and used to always bring home meat and stuff?
So basically, my grandfather was not like a butcher like what you would see in a grocery store. He was not like the Brady Bunch butcher, so to speak. He was not like Sam. My grandfather worked on a killing house floor. So there was no animal that he could not butcher literally.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably better than the butcher. So we were exposed to a lot of meat and different things that are culturally significant to us. Salt pork, ham hocks, oxtail, ham. My grandmother used to make chitlins for our whole family. Like, it was a sight to see my grandma showing me how to scrape chitlins with butter knives, and they'd be so crystal clear, y'all. You can see through them. Like, I cleaned them with Windex. My grandma, she's like, yeah, it better not be nothing in there. Now, I didn't get to do it a lot of times, but anytime my grandma was doing something in the kitchen, I was always interested. I always wanted to learn. You know, I used to try to get her pans down out of her pantry. I mean, my grandma used to have skillets so big, it seemed like my little self could take a bath in it.
Mhm.
And she would be in there making like 10 pancakes in one skillet. You know what I mean? On Sunday. And then, biscuits, my grandma biscuits. And I'm probably literally the only person in my family who really literally can make them biscuits. And my grandma biscuits that she used to make, man, we're talking about go crazy. I kill the devil over one of them biscuits right now. Do you understand me? And I make them really well, but they don't taste like hers to me. Other people say they similar, they taste just like them.
That goes back to what we was talking about. That was your grandma. So
grandma.
You have to have that, like she put that.
Yeah, she put that smackdown
So,
on it.
she
She put her elbow on it.
She
or
taught
something.
you everything you know, but not everything she knows.
See, and that's it. And it's the same thing with her sweet potato pie. I never in my life had a sweet potato pie as good as hers. And then I made sweet potato pies. I think I was probably somewhere between 16, 21 or whatever. And my grandma was like, yeah, this you right here. You got it.
So I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this. So say there was this multimillionaire right now. He said, Raina, I want to invest in you, but I want you to show me what you got. And you had to provide him a meal with 2 proteins, 2 starches, and 1 veggie. What plate would you put in front of him right now that would just smack his lips back?
First of all, I would definitely run him an abbreviated version of the big boy combo. What that literally is I would fry him the crispiest chicken that he could ever imagine that he would have, seasoned to perfection. I mean, when he literally pick it up, the crumbs is gonna fall off, and he gonna eat the crumbs when he done. That's how good it's gonna be. And that catfish, he could have it whole or fillet. And I promise you, when I say it's gonna pass the scratch test, front, back, and side to side, I'm not playing with it. When you break it open, ain't gonna be no jelly on the backside because I already scraped it out with a spoon. It ain't even there. And then when I hit him with the sides, it's definitely the first thing up is definitely gonna be my signature, which is funeral spaghetti. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because we call it that. It's so good. You ain't gonna be able to stop eating it. You gonna die. So what we gonna serve at the funeral? This spaghetti. Straight up. And then the vegetable that I'm gonna hit him with, it's gonna be a toss-up. It's gonna either be the to die for killer, take you down to the ground candy yams. And when I say they candy, I mean it's drip factor candy. Like, it's not overly sweet, but that drip is just different. See, you don't need to put marshmallows on top of your candy yam. See, that's the wrong method.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. See, you got to put the marshmallows in the yam when they done. About 10 minutes before they're going to be done. Put that oil over that. And you let it cook for that 10 minutes because you already got that butter. You already got that brown sugar. You already got, if you're smart, you probably got your little pineapple juice in there. You probably got you a little bit of lemon juice in there because you want to know, we want to throw that sweet off with a little acidic. You probably got you some cinnamon in there. Don't even waste your time with nutmeg because that's crazy. You put that in a pie. Okay. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Shake it up. That's all you need to do. Once
So I like to put a little vanilla extract in mine.
you gotta have vanilla. I'm getting to the vanilla because that vanilla, that cinnamon, and that lemon is and that little bit of pineapple. Them things together bring your sweet potato pie and your yams together like nobody business. Stop wasting your time with heavy whipping cream when you make a sweet potato pie. Go and get you some good old Carnation evaporated milk. Stop playing and wasting your money with spending all that extra money. It ain't gonna make it taste no better. It's gonna make the consistency more like custard, and that's not what you want for a sweet potato pie. That's what you want for pumpkin pie. That's another pie. I don't even eat that.
Now I had some yams one time, and they had them. They had walnuts in it, but the walnuts looked like they was candied, like they had like this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like there was candied walnuts.
And I'm gonna tell you how they do that. So what you do when you candy, I do that, but that's an extra expense. I do that only in catering. I do that only around the holiday time. So what you literally want to do is take them walnuts. You can even do it with pecans. You can do it with any solid meaty tree nut. You put them on a baking pan. Melt you a little bit of butter. Coat them in that little bit of butter. Get you a little bit of brown sugar. Get you a little bit of honey. Stir that up in a pot or put it in a microwave in a bowl. Heat it. Stir it. Whip it up in it. Throw that in there. Cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool for 15 minutes. There you go. That's your coated walnuts, coated almonds, whatever.
Now greens. What I like about your greens, and it's different, but it's bomb, is you mix it with cabbage.
Yes.
Freaking fire. Never had that, never heard of it, but it was fire. So what made you come up with that concept?
So that's my grandma. 100. That's why when I see people recreate it, I love it. It's flattering to me because I know where they got it from.
Uh-huh.
So when I make greens, I incorporate all three: mustard, collard, turnip.
Yep.
Every once in a while, I get wild and throw some spinach up in there.
Some kale.
Absolutely, because people don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
All of them greens are so healthy. And then once I get my greens all together cooked the way I want them cooked, then I add my cabbage. Same thing. And then if you really wanted to jump, you want to make it just go crazy, cut you up some white potatoes or some Yukon Golds. Mix them. Throw them in there. Let them cook at the end. Before you put your cabbage in there, sometimes I put my cabbage and potatoes in at the same time, depending upon how big the pot is. But yeah, once you throw your cabbage in there, throw your white potatoes and your Yukon Golds in there. I already done put the soft work in there. I already had ham hocks in there. I already had hickory smoked bacon in there. That's all the flavors. I didn't even need no bouillon because I already seasoned the water. What you need bouillon for?
Man, ham hocks. So that's what I do at home. In the restaurant, I use smoked turkey because a lot of people don't eat pork.
And so the same thing when I do turkey, I don't use turkey butts or turkey necks because ain't no meat on them joints.
Exactly.
Ain't no flavor in them joints. I don't use turkey legs because ain't no flavor in them joints either.
At turkey leg?
Too long.
You said now that's what I use, and I think they got a good flavor too.
Let me tell you what'll change your perspective. Throw that turkey leg out and throw you some turkey wings in there to change your whole.
Now I've used turkey wings, but the meat to me is just it tastes good, but I like the turkey leg. It kind of like the meat kind of shreds the turkey wing is more of a white meat, so it stands out more, but it's kind of like chunkified. So
But that's how you cook it. That's how you gotta.
chunkified.
That's how you cook it. That's how you cook it. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Just see. When I'm lazy, I cook my greens in an Instapot. Y'all just learned a secret from me.
So that's how she makes her greens in 25 minutes, y'all.
Yeah, that's how. Not 25, about an hour and a half though, for real. For an hour and a half versus 4 hours. Come on. And if I'm making a small batch, that's how I do it.
So let me ask you this. So I had to go back to my roots on this one and bring some in. But have you ever heard of trappies?
Yes.
So trappies is good on collard greens.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you get some of that inside your restaurant, because
Okay.
that has been a game changer in my restaurant. I just had to put labels on there because, you know, people would like to take pop that little lid off and reach in there and get them things. I was like, you can't be, now I got to throw that whole bottle away.
Yeah.
Like, you done stuck your fingers in there.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Like that. You can't do that. So I had to put a label like,
So-
please use the juice only.
Not hygienic.
So yeah, like that's real nasty.
It's real gross.
So, you know, and then I got to throw it away. And so now that's money gone. But
yeah, you see everything in the restaurant.
it is what it is. But
everything.
I pick up on stuff, man. I'll be watching and, you know, I'm out and I'll say something and my daughter's all, Dad, you sound kind of rude. Well, they're sticking their fingers in something that their fingers shouldn't be in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like that's food that other people got to enjoy. And just reaching down there with the finger to get a pepper.
Now let me tell you what a hit it and make it slap even better than that.
What's that?
You gonna think I'm crazy.
I already do, but
Throw you some Red Devil in there, bruh.
Red Devil, the Louisiana
sauce.
pepper. Yeah,
Throw you some Red Devil.
I love Red Devil.
Throw you some Red Devil in there. You will leave trappies behind. Throw you some Red Devil in them greens. I'm gonna tell you right now, the way that Red Devil gonna hit that bacon or turkey
Mm-hmm.
and the potatoes.
So we're gonna have to have a Ray Day over at the restaurant where you come over and then like just feature you and stuff and get you in the kitchen
I
and
would
we'll be
love
back
that.
there. I think that'd be
I would love that. I've been looking for a way because my Lincoln customer base has been so phenomenal to me. You know, they keep my store page going for me even when I don't have time to get on there.
Mm-hmm.
They drive to Omaha for me. And that's one of the reasons why I still live in Lincoln, because they've been so amazing to me. Like, you know, Representative Senator Flood, you know, having him come, having people like Russ Barger visit my restaurant, having Tom Osborne, and we praying for you, come into my restaurant and eat funeral spaghetti. And for that man to tell me that it is some of the best spaghetti that he ever had and then take some home, what? That's a life-altering event for somebody like me.
Yeah, well, hey, we're gonna touch bases on that right after we pay these bills. Y'all stay tuned.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Just got new tires put on my car today. You did? I did see you leave the office. I didn't need to. Graham Tire picked up my car this morning and dropped it back off and they were done.
You're kidding. How'd you get that kind of service?
That's just what they do at Graham Tire.
Schedule your service online on the Pickup and Delivery tab at GrahamTireLincoln.com. That's GrahamTireLincoln.com. Let us do the running. Some limitations apply. See store for details.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevenson Smith Construction slams expectations.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Doug Keller. When I started my first little body shop in Eustis back in 1979, I never dreamed it would grow to 8 locations and over 100 employees in Nebraska. I knew then, as I know now, that if you treat people right, they will keep coming back and also send their friends, which is why our tagline is, where our customers send their friends. I guess there are many things in life that change, but the golden rule never does.
The most recommended Eustis Body Shop. That's who we are.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustis Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustis Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustis Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey guys, this is former UFC fighter and mixed martial artist Anthony Lionheart Smith. The Upside Bar and Lounge in South Lincoln is the go-to spot for every UFC event, prelims, and main card. There's never a cover, so make sure you get there early and stay late. Upside Bar and Lounge has daily specials, a margarita club, and a taco club. And don't forget, they just added Buzz Bowls to their menu. Learn more about upcoming events by visiting UpsideBarLNK.com and stop into their South Lincoln location for every UFC event on 27th and Pine Lake.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, on 93.7 The Ticket. Raina, this is the close of our little thing. I appreciate you for being on the show. And if people want to reach out and get a hold of you, how can they do that?
First of all, I appreciate you for having me. And anyone who wants to get a hold of me, you can always reach us at our Facebook page, which is Raina's on the Run. You can also reach us. You can Google us. Absolutely. You can reach us at 402-871-2482. My email address is rainaspeaks1970@gmail.com. We are available for small catering events, large catering events. We do office parties. We do weddings. We do everything. We can work with any budget. We do soul food. We do things that are especially for children, for children's menus, because I am the kid connoisseur. So, if you want to get a hold of us, I'm always available. I'm always here to provide service, and I love doing so. So if you need great food at a great price, give us a call, 402-871-2482, and we are Raina's on the Run.
They can visit you on Facebook,
Yes, sir.
Instagram, and what else?
We are on Snap. You can hit our store TikTok, which is going to be up and running pretty soon. We will be premiering our new website to go along with our new location at 2123 Pierce Street, and that is in Omaha, Nebraska. And you also will be seeing us pretty soon because me and this guy here are going to get together and make the Fab collab a reality.
That's right. Gonna have Ray Day, and just a little sneak peek. When you look at her new website, it's gonna start off with me, and I'm gonna be singing "Sunshine, Blue Skies, Please Go Away. My girl has found another and gone away with her in my future. My life is filled with gloom, so day after day I stay locked up in my room." Remember, I came into the restaurant and I was singing that.
Yep.
Just seeing if you remember that. But Raina, I truly want to thank you for being on the show. Folks, I want to tell you to go out and do good by others. And if you can't do good, at the very least, do no harm.
Yep.
Stop by the restaurant at Sofa Cocina, 6105 Havelock Avenue on the corner of 61st and Havelock. And remember, here at Sofa Cocina, food so good, everybody feels the soul. You dig?
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics Club and Space Club